Hey y'all. Okay, we're doing chapter 5 today of Feel Alive by Ralph Smart. This chapter is a little bit longer, so we're going to get right into it. Alright, chapter 5. Why am I single? You cannot force love. On my journey, I used to ask this question. However, I realized something was missing in my life. Nobody was to blame. It was the relationship I had with myself. Sexual energy is the energy that permeates everything in existence. In essence, sexual energy is creative energy. Hold on, my arm. I got a little cat joining me. Many of us on the planet are wondering where our beloved is. If you wonder why you haven't met the dream woman/man, don't worry, your time will come. For so many of us, we want a quick fix. The greatest relationship we can have is with ourselves. Through my metamorphosis, I saw you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. When you embrace your flaws, gifts, and talents, you begin to accept other people's flaws, gifts, and talents. Nobody is perfect. Perfectionism is a curse, although nature is a perfect. There is no dream person. You have to take on board the good, bad, and the ugly. Many single people have a checklist. Ultimately, we are all looking for our reflection. We are looking for the other half of ourselves, which is in essence our higher selves. Once you tap into your higher self, the marriage happens between yourself. The union of the body and the mind, soul and spirit, this is the true marriage. Going to a temple or church does not make you married. True marriage is within yourself. Then you meet someone else. Then the two wholes become complete. Many people around the world are fragmented within themselves. You cannot be half looking for another half, because now you have two incomplete halves. There are times, seasons, and cycles within the universe. It may not be tomorrow you may find your partner, but it will happen. We all should be sharing this life journey with someone we can help evolve, and in return help us evolve, pushing us towards our greatest, highest potential. We must merge with the greater part of ourselves. Letting go of society's expectations, dates, and calendars is a key to meeting your beloved. Instant gratification has been the way of the world for so long. I want it now. Love does not work like that. Forming deep relationships takes a long time in terms of developing an inner intimate knowing. Developing a deeper intimacy and helping another person take off the mask requires surrendering 100%. The more you tap into who you are and become whole, the more you will attract people to you. You will attract your reflection. We attract what we are. What we send out is what we attract. Many women say, all men are dogs. They only want sex. Guess what? These are the kinds of men they attract. By thinking like this, they are sending a signal to the universe. The infinite genie and the universe will reply to you. Your wish is my command. Once you open your heart to the universe to meet your reflection and let go, it manifests. There are millions of single people around the world. This is not a bad thing. Sometimes it may be from choice. Some take the time to find themselves and discover who they are. Going to the wilderness is best gone alone. Many people in relationships are not happy. They just don't want to be alone. Some single people are using this time to reconnect back to their true inner power and develop their clarity and inner balance. This is in order for when they do meet that extraordinary person they fall in love with, they know instantly because they have done the inner work. Not doing the inner work can leave us single. Once you work on yourself, you see you do not have to search. Along my journey, I used to search. I got into a relationship with a sense of urgency. So many of us are afraid to lose the one we love. We can only lose what does not belong to us. I do not own anybody on the planet. We must allow others to become themselves. In many of our relationships, we feel certain people belong to us. That's why many relationships do not last in today's world. It's based on ownership. Being single can also be a fun experience. Many ancient masters possess such a deep connection to their heart. They never needed a partner. They developed the true marriage between the yin feminine essence and the yang masculine essence, which exists within all of us. On earth, it's great to be in a loving relationship with someone to raise superhuman children. Being single should not worry us. Do not be anxious. The more anxious you are, the more you deviate from your true, authentic self. I would rather someone hate me for who I am than to love me for who I am not. There are lots of internet dating sites. I even went on a few. However, when I let go of the search, everything manifested. Online dating is on the rise, with many hoping to land next to their dream partner. Once you clear your senses, when you see the one, you will know. Single people must throw away the checklist. Life is dynamic, the only permanent being change. Nobody is ever one thing. We only show others what we want them to see. Along my journey, I told myself I am going to let go of finding the perfect person. Instead, I will work on myself and be open to a fellow kindred spirit. Everything changed. Life is forever changing. Some people are in the most wonderful relationships, but it's just time to move on. Every single person we are in a relationship with is a teacher. Some of us are recovering from horrendous relationships. Seeing that we attract relationships to us allows us to take responsibility and feel alive. Being single is a choice we all have. It's not negative or positive. It is whatever you make it. There are beautiful people around the planet asking, where is my other half? Your other half is your higher self. Once you see your reflection in someone else, you connect with them. If your creation is no longer needed, you connect with someone else. You cannot force love. Cool. And that's the end of chapter 5. Chapter 6 is how to deal with universal mind control. Ooh, that should be a good one.